Hi, I want to talk about the dangers for seniors with rent-to-own furniture or rent-to-own appliances. I just got off the phone call with a lady from Louisiana who is wrapped up in a rent-to-own contract, and she's paid him a lot of money. A bedroom set, washer and dryer, stove, some other items. She still owes a ton of money. And the items she has aren't worth anywhere near what she still owes. So let me tell you how rent-to-own works, okay? On a rent-to-own is, you're not buying the furniture, whatever it is, you're renting it, which means the advantage, I guess, is that if you don't want it, you can stop making the payment and whenever you want, and it just goes back to them. That's it. But you don't own it until you've paid a certain amount of rental. Until you paid that last payment, then you own it. So where the problem comes up is if you're buying a piece of furniture on time, if you're actually buying it, then you have an ownership in the furniture. If you don't make the payment, the lender has what's called normally have what's called a purchase money security interest. And whether they enforce that to try to get the furniture back depends kind of like how long you've owned it for. But on a rent-to-own, something on rent-to-own is if they come to pick up the furniture, you've got to turn it over because you don't own it. They own it. And the ramifications are a lot more serious. I mean, I don't know if they call it theft, but they have a lot more rights the rent-to-own company does to get the furniture back. Now, obviously, it may not be worth a whole lot, so they use that power that they have because it's rent-to-own to get people to pay. And the other thing, too, when you do rent-to-own, it's a lot more expensive than any other way of buying furniture or appliances or stoves. It's expensive, very expensive. I tell people, the best way for someone of lower income to get a washer, a dryer, a stove, refrigerator, furniture, a bed, whatever, my gosh, Craigslist or a used furniture store and save up, pay cash. I mean, there's not too many washers and dryers, used ones you can't find, where you can find a lot of them $100, okay, and they're still running just fine. Well, a lot of times if you buy something on time or rent-to-own, you're paying $50 or $75 a month for the next 2 years. You're paying a heck of a lot. Whereas if you pay cash for something, man, it's so much cheaper. Now you say, well, Mr. Olson, I don't have that kind of cash. Well, I know, but you do one thing at a time and you do what you can, because otherwise, if you get wrapped up with one of these companies making these high payments, it just keeps you in poverty. But the nice thing about rent-to-own is stop paying it, and if they come by to pick it up, say, here it is. Come take it. So rent-to-own is different than when you're purchasing something on time. They have a little bit more rights. And there's a lot of rent-to-own companies out there. The reason is there's a lot of people that go to them because they get something on a little bit easier credit, supposedly. But these rent-to-own places, they cater to people that don't have money or are poorer, and they really can intimidate you. But remember, if it's rent-to-own, stop making the payment, they can have it back. You're not going to owe them any money. The other thing for you to remember, especially seniors, is that your income, Social Security and pension, that income is protected by federal law. It can't be taken or garnished from you. Even if someone were to sue you, twice the amount of your federal benefits, including Social Security, deposit in a bank account each month is protected from garnishment by your own bank in the account to which the money was deposited automatically without you having to do anything, regardless of what funds are in there at the time of garnishment. So if you get $1,500 in Social Security, $3,000 in that bank account is protected. So a caution about rent-to-own, I don't think it's a good idea. I can't think of really any exceptions at all, even for younger people. It's just too easy to find used furniture or used appliances for not a lot of money, okay? You buy something that's new and shiny, especially furniture, in a month or two, it's no longer new and shiny. And you can still find so many good deals on furniture, different types of furniture and bedding and stuff like that for cash. So save up a little bit, pay cash one item at a time, and you'll come out far ahead. My name is Eric Olson. I'm Director of HELPS. We represent seniors and disabled persons who owe debt they can't afford to pay. When people enroll in HELPS, they give us the debt collectors they owe money to. We send what's called a cease and desist letter, and the creditors have to leave them alone. And then we also educate seniors how they can maintain their financial independence. And that's one reason I'm doing this video, so that people are forewarned about rent to own. Now, if you've got a rent to own right now, if you only have a couple more months and you're gonna own it, keep making the payment. But if you got a long time, you can pull the plug right now, stop making the payment, and if you keep making the payment, sometimes you're making a bad situation worse by keep doing that. And if you have any questions, call us. We'll always talk to you about your situation. Our website down below, and our toll-free number is 855-HELPS, HELPS, US, or HELPS US, 855-HELPS US or HELPS US. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel to find updated videos on things helpful for seniors, finances. And you have a great day.